My people, it's your buddy Tack. Today we're going to talk about, are you ready for winter? Now, as everyone knows, fuel prices are out of control. Thanks, Uncle Joe, for all your hard work. A lot of people aren't going to be able to heat this winter. Now, my southern brothers, you ain't got to worry about this stuff, but us in the north, Canada, England, people can't even afford fuel oil no more. It's going through the roof. Now, I'm one of those guys. I'm not like a normal person. I don't have a furnace. All I have is a pellet stove and a wood stove. That's it. Unfortunately, this does need electricity to run the auger and the blower, but I do have the generator hooks up to this. Until you run out of gas, right, then you're kind of screwed. So even this only does so much. And when I first moved here, 7-8 years ago, pellets were actually, I think, a little bit more than fuel oil. Now it's way cheaper, even though they have gone up a bunch too. And I got my pellets the end of summer. I try to get them as early as I can because I got to carry all these bags in here. As you can see, I keep all my pellets in the basement. This way they don't get damp or nothing. And I don't like going all the way out to like the shed or something and huff a bag one at a time. That's just too much work. So I just bust my butt, and one day that's 4 tons. I did 4 tons in one day by myself, my little self. That did hurt my back bad. But at least they're down here and ready. Now last year, 4 tons was about $1,000. This year was like $1,200. And on the first floor, and the second floor, this is what I heat the rest of the house with. Regular old wood stove insert. It used to actually be an old school fireplace, but then somebody put that in after. More efficient. Has a double or triple burn. I can't remember which one. So it does have a blower on it. I did have one of those fans. When it gets hot, it blows, but it crapped the bed, so we got one on order right now. But this actually does run off the generator too, and even without, it still throws the heat. So I got a little bit of wood. That's just what I keep in the house. I don't want to have too much wood in here. And then a little bit of kindling too. Then I got a little bit more backup kindling. I just keep that on the porch, so if it's too cold, I don't have to go outside to the far pile to get kindling. Then for the regular wood on the porch, I keep this close. That's not even a face cord. That's about 5 days worth. Then I got some more kindling. This is about all that I have right now for kindling. I should make some more. Kindling is just a real pain in the butt to make. I'll show you the rest of my wood supply. Now, man, it's starting to rain. I usually go through 3 to max 4 cords a year. And a couple years ago, a cord was $250. Now it's $360. And it's just going to keep going up. It's kind of hard to see, but here's the wood pile. Now this is 4 rows. It's over 4 feet. It's not quite 5. But it's all different hardwoods. Red maple, sugar maple, locust, a tiny bit of beech, tiny bit of hickory, white birch, yellow birch, black birch, locust. Did I say locust? I think that's about it. And these are the rounds. I just cut a red maple. That was right next to my shed. That was a big one. Now, that there is about 9 cords total. And I don't want to split it all because I don't want it to go bad. So I'm going to split this stuff next year. I like to have 2 years worth of wood at any time. That way if I get hurt or something, I can't work for a year or something stupid, at least I can heat my house. You know what I'm saying? So I try to practice forest management, can't talk, where I'll just go selectively cut trees. Ones that look like they're gonna fall, they might have a little rot, might have wind damage, whatever. I don't just go through my woods and Swiss cheese the whole place, as you can tell. Freaking trees everywhere. Almost 12 acres, 11 and a half. Now, my last video, somebody said, oh, you don't even use them saws, they're brand new. I clean my stuff well, okay? When you're used to being poor, when you have something cool, you really take care of it. Because why else is this gigantic pile of brush here? It didn't cut itself. You know what I'm saying? And along with some more brush piles. Oh, hey, I did get my chimney put on my sugar shack so we can do maple syrup the old school way. I know this is going to be a lot tougher, but I know the silver cap looks goofy. I couldn't find a black one due to COVID-19, blah, blah, blah. But hey, at least it's up. Just got the lawn all done, hopefully for the last time this year. So I'm all ready for winter. And even the evergreens don't go to waste. Scotch pine and balsam fir. That's what I'll use in the sugar shack. It's a straight pipe, so I'm not worried about creosote. What am I gonna do? Run it for a whole week? And it's easy to clean. I'll even burn white pine in there. So no wood goes to waste around here. And if it's dead wood, then I just use it camping or at one of the bug out spots or something like that. But hope everybody's gonna make it through this winter. I know it's gonna be a tough time for everybody. Always prepare as soon as you can, man. That's what I do. I've been out there just cutting trees for weeks. And like I said, I like to have a couple years worth just in case if anything happens. As always, I hope everybody's doing good out there. And until the next time we meet.